Testing, 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 testing. Alright, how is everybody doing? And welcome to a live stream where it's basically, I feel like the effect of this might be utilized more as a video, but what we are going to be doing is because I'm going to be coming up with another series. I know I started a Madden series not too long ago, but since the draft has already happened, I'm going to have another one. It's going to be as many seasons as we can. The same exact rules apply, so if you haven't seen those two videos, go ahead and watch those. But we are coming out here, and what we are going to do is just go over the rosters for every single team. Thank you to, I think his name is Mr. Chubby Dubs, or just Chubby Dubs, for coming up with this roster. It was pretty solid. I had to change a few people, create a new Minka Fitzpatrick, just for the, and I know I can't put the K in here for some weird reason, Madden needs shit. But I'm going to have to try to edit it once we are in a franchise. But anyways, I'm just going to be going through every single team in this live stream or video so that you guys can see the rosters that I'm going to be using and get hyped and ready for the new franchise that we're going to be coming out with at least, or at the latest, within this week, you know what I'm saying? So for the Bears, of course, you got Trubisky. I haven't messed with any of these ratings. I may or may not do so. New player, Ryan Neal, I think. He's probably new. Let's look at this. Anthony Miller from Memphis. Cool. Javon Wims. So I actually want to see Anthony Miller. So let's just go ahead and open him up and see what he's looking like. Number 83, Anthony Miller. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go to, or I guess let's look through a little further. James Daniels right here from Iowa. I think he was a rookie this year, though. I don't think he was from this draft class. Who is that? Jordan Morgan. Who did they get with their first-round pick? Oh, no. But, ooh, who's that? Deion Bush from Miami. Might have to get that guy, because I'm a fan of Miami guys. Alright, Bengals here. Quarterback situation. Of course, Andy Dalton. Logan Woodside from Toledo. You got Joe Mixon, Oklahoma. Giovanni Bernard. Mark Walton, the Miami man. He might be interesting for our Dolphins when we hop in. You got John Ross, who is insanely fast. Did they snag anybody else? Ooh, they got Auden Tate as well, so let's look at him. I think he should be a huge role player in this series. We're going to have to juice him up a little bit. I think he slipped for some unknown reasons. What? Why the hell did y'all give him dreads? Okay, but, yeah, he's a big guy. He's going to be making some plays. He looks a little small, honestly. Yup. Drop him passes, no. Clutch. I would say he's pretty clutch. Oh, he got injured, didn't he? But Auden Tate right here. I don't have to edit him on stream right here. Come on. Discard. Tight end situation. Looking okay. Center, Billy Price. Yeah, I don't... I might not know everybody. Let's just go through the teams a little bit. We could just go through all. That's what the team's looking like. But, of course, they got Josh Allen. Let's go ahead and look at him. We're not going to look at everybody. Let's go ahead and look at him. Right here. Josh Allen. Looking okay. I don't know exactly if that's him. I think he deserves a little bit of a wristband. Let's give him a white wristband. Now let's go with his left hand too, and let's put some black gloves on him. I like that. I like that. We can go black coach's band with the black glove. We'll keep his style the same because I'll have to hop in there. And 98 throw power. That's what you see on Josh Allen right there. That's going to be crazy. I'm sure the throw accuracy might not be that on point, though. Ooh, let's go over to Ray McLeod right here from Clemson. go over to middle linebacker, where we should be seeing Tremaine Edmonds. Let's go down to the Broncos, where they should have Bradley Chubb. Where is he at? Bradley Chubb. Isn't that who they drafted? Did they put him... Did they put him as a linebacker? They did put him as a linebacker. Is he a linebacker? I don't think he is he? I thought he was an end. Bradley Chubb. We're going ahead and putting him at end. That must be a mistake. I think he's a right end. I think he is a right end, but that's who they got right there, Bradley Chubb. They also got Isaiah whoever. Yeah, I apologize. But we also got the Browns here, who should be very fun. Tyrod Taylor sitting at an 80. Baker Mayfield 75. I just went ahead and customized Baker before I started up the stream. He looks impeccable, in my opinion. Customized him all up. I actually don't like that visor. I did not customize that. I like the dark one for him better. But I think he looks great. Baker Mayfield here. Over at running back situation, we got Nick Chubb. Wide receivers, of course, you got my man Landry, Rip, Corey Coleman, Ricardo Lewis, Antonio Callaway. That should be interesting. David Njoku, O.J. Howard. So I don't know how hard O.J. Howard is to trade for, but could be interesting. Running back Ronald Jones II on the Bucks. Let's check him out. I think he has dreads IRL in real life. So let's check him out right here. I don't know if he will. He does. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's very nice. That's a good touch. Good touch there. Ronald Jones right there. Chris Godwin from Penn State. I think he's new. Not positive. Let's go over to the Cardinals, where they have Josh Rosen, the guy who I was praying went to the Dolphins. I was furious. I asked my girlfriend. I was literally angry. Very angry that he did not. David Johnson, 96 overall. Larry Fitz, Christian Kirk, Bryce Butler. So they're going to have some good options for Rosen to throw to if Rosen does not make his way to the Dolphins somehow in episode 1. I'm talking too much about the Dolphins, so let's stay bias free. Where we go over to the Chargers. We know who they got. They got the man Derwin James. Let's go ahead and look at him. 81 overall. I have not edited anyone except for like 2 people, I think. But Derwin James here, looking pretty large. It's kind of weird, honestly. I think he had the flat jacket like that. Okay, but we got Derwin James right there. Right there. And then, did they draft anybody else? I'm not too sure. I am not too sure, but let's go to the Chiefs, where they did not get anyone, basically. So let's just go ahead and move to the Colts. My little sister came. She is one troublemaker. But let's go over to the Colts, where they draft Quentin Nelson, guard out of Notre Dame. Pretty decent pickup. Let's go over to the Cowboys, where they should have Michael Gallup, Bo Scarborough. Let's check out Bo. Let's check out Bo. What's he looking like? Nah, he's got the dreads. We're going to have to change that. We are going to have to change. You're going to tell me that you can put Scarborough in there, but you can't put Fitzpatrick? But we are definitely going to have to change that for Bo Scarborough. Once we hop in. Alright, we're on the Dolphins. The team that I like. We got Bryce Petty, shit. Brock Osweiler. You have all the offseason moves as well. Tannehill, who's going to be gone very quickly. At running back, Kenyon Drake, Frank Gore, Kalen Ballage from Arizona State. I like running backs. I like what he looks like in-game. We can go ahead and look at him. I don't know if he's going to stay on the squad, personally. If he does, then we're going to have to make some other changes. But, let's move on. Wide receiver, Danny Amendola, Devontae Parker, Albert Wilson, Kenny Stills. They got rid of my man Isaiah Ford, so rip. We got Mike Gillespie. I'm very excited about him. Personally, I wish they would have taken a quarterback at some point. Even meant not getting this guy, but I think he's a pretty good choice. 95 jumping. You also have Durham Smythe, who is basically good for nothing except for run blocking. But can basically he can catch a little bit too. You got Jesse Davis out of Idaho, Josh Sutton, Daniel Kilgore, Isaac Asada, Joanne James, Cameron Wake, of course. I don't know why I'm saying these people. You got Robert Quinn. The D-tackle situation not too ideal. Middle linebacker we got Raquan McMillan. You got Jerome Baker over at right outside linebacker, and somehow he's a 89 overall. We're going to have to change that. That is a little too OP for a rookie out of Ohio State, a second rounder. Cornerback situation. I don't know why he changed Corday Tankersley, the character, but okay. Free safety, McDonald Jr. And you got Minka Fitzpatrick over here from Alabama. The face over there doesn't look too solid, but once you hop in here, I did my best. I had to create him myself just because they used some weird face guy. I don't know. I wasn't liking it. Was not liking it. But we got Minka over here. I think I'm going to switch him to free safety just so we can get him teamed up with Jones opposed to being away from him. Who did they get? They got a few people, right? They got Sweat. They got Josh Sweat from Florida State, which I think deserves a little better overall. And they got a few other guys, that's for sure. Let's go over to the Falcons, who have Calvin Ridley out of Alabama. Let's see about him. What's he looking like? Calvin Ridley out of Alabama. Looking good, looking solid. I don't know about that face. Might have to just change it. But there he is, Calvin Ridley, 73 overall. Okay. He's going to have some good stuff to live up with. Let's move over to the 49ers. Who did they start out with? They started out with Mike McGlinchey, right? Isn't that who they started out with? McGlinchey, right here. Mike McGlinchey from Notre Dame. That's who they started out with in the first. And they should have 1 through 7 rounds here, over 200 prospects. But you got Marcel Harris out of Florida. So basically, some good picks. Let's go over to the Giants, who start off with Saquon Barkley. And the second overall pick, let's look at him. Saquon, personally, I hate it. I hate it. That's not him. That's not Saquon. We're going to have to attempt to change it. If not, I'm just going to have to create him myself. That is not Saquon Barkley. I think he's a little lighter than that as well, but whatever. I think I'll make a new him before we go into these series. And of course, you got Travis Rudolph from Florida State, another good guy from Florida State. You got OBJ. Good squad there for the Giants. The Jaguars, who drafted a few guys, correct? They got DJ Chark, of course. They got Tanner Lee from Nebraska. And I don't know about anybody else, but they got a good squad. We're going to be looking out for them. The Jets, let's move over there, who start out with Sam Darnold, the rookie out of USC. Let's see what he's looking like. Hopefully good. I like it. I can run with that. I like what they did with him. I think he's got a lot higher pads though. So let's do this. Let's put the pads up. They might even go out a little bit, just like that. Yep. Yep. I can run with that. I can mess with that. Let's go. Matthew Stafford. Who did they start out with again? Was it a guard? I know they do have Kerryon Johnson though, correct? Kerryon Johnson right here. Out of Auburn. Let's look at him. Let's look at Kerryon Johnson. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Oh, they have Aquemius St. Brown. Very cool. And I don't know who else they drafted, honestly. But they got everybody, as well as the off-season trades. Panthers over here. Let's see what they got. Of course, Cam Newton. 83 overall. Eesh. That might be an interesting guy to trade for. If he's only an 83, that's only 3 overall. Better than Tyrod. And high-key, I was thinking about getting Tyrod. But we got DJ Moore right here. DJ Moore out of Maryland. Looking good, looking good. I do not think his sleeves are like that, so let's go ahead and change that. No. He's got the... We can run with that for him. DJ Moore right there, 73 overall. They got Ian Thomas out of Indiana. Very cool. Let's go to the Pats. Of course, they still got Brady. Sony Michel right there. They should have a guy named Isaiah Wynn. But first, let's look. Where is Braxton Berrios? Right there. Let's see how he's looking. The Miami man. If they don't want him, we'll take him. We'll add a white guy to our team. What the heck is this? They messed him up, man. Not too bad though. Not terrible. I do feel they messed him up. I might have to recreate him, honestly. Just because I'm like that. Oh, who else are we looking for? We're looking for Isaiah Wynn, correct? There he is. Isaiah Wynn. Oh, what? You got rid of my man, the Miami guy. RIP. Let's go to the Raiders. Who did they grab? Starting out, they got a guard, correct? Colton Miller out of UCLA. Who else did they go for? I forget. Oh, Auden Key. That's who it was. Auden Key right there. Rams basically got no one. Ravens, though, got a few guys. First of which, Lamar Jackson. I know they got a few. But anyone else? Wide receivers. Oh, yeah, they got Hayden Hurst as well as Mark Andrews. 2 very good tight ends, in my opinion. 2 very good tight ends. Let's go to the Redskins, who I feel got some great moves. Redskins start with Darius Geis. Or I guess not start, but starting with Darius Geis. You also got Alex Smith. You got Darius Geis over there. Who was the other guy? Who was the other guy? They got a few good players, I remember. Don't need a tight end. Where was it? Was it a defensive player? Thought it was another offensive guy, but either way, 2 great picks. I'm sure you guys know what they are. Can't quite find it right now. But they were 2 well-known names, well-known guys. Let's go over to the Saints. Who did they actually get? Anybody? Boston Scott from LA Tech. Wide receivers. You got Traquan Smith out of UCF, as well as Austin Carr out of Northwestern. Very cool. Seahawks. They got a few guys. They got the man, the myth, the legend, Shaquem Griffin, the rookie. As well as they have the brother as well, right? Shaquille Griffin. Very cool. That looks a lot like Shaquem Griffin right there. Excellent. Well done. Let's go to the Steelers, who grabbed Mason Rudolph, another guy I wish the Dolphins would have gotten, but I'll keep my passive-aggressive self to myself. Mason Rudolph right here should have a cannon of an arm. 93 throw power. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Texans, they got some guys, right? The Texans, I don't know exactly. Ooh, they got Davenport. Was that it? No. They did get a Davenport, but they didn't get Marcus Davenport. Was it a tight end that they got? No. Oh, they did get Duke Elijah, Dylan Cole. They got some very good guys. We could put it at that. And the rookie Justin Reed from Sanford. Titans, finishing up here. Titans grab Luke Falk, another guy Dolphins wish they would have grabbed. Rip. Akeem Radley. Of course, you got Corey Davis, the stud. And I think that's really it for them. The Vikings. Let's move over here. Who did the Vikings grab? They got Dalvin Cook. I don't really remember. Stacy Coley. What? And Stacy Coley. This is the real Stacy Coley. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? Not Stacy Coley, that's for sure. We'll call him Bob. That's who he is. He's Bob. Because that's Bob Coley. And that's basically it, everybody. So there's very few people that I need to edit, honestly. But let's just go ahead and save that right there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to look over the free agency pool real quick. Just a quick glimpse of the free agency pool. See if he put anybody in here. Because I was hoping he would for the guys that didn't get drafted. Throw them into the free agency pool. But it does not look like it, honestly. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to do that by hand, which is okay. But I will throw in some people that did go undrafted. Or actually, maybe he put them onto the team. So I'm talking about Quentin Flowers. Just a few people like that. Let me look to see what team he went to. Let's see. Quentin Flowers. So he went to the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, and we're on the Bengals. That is hilarious. But no, he's not here. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that by hand, which is fine. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I apologize for just shaking up the whole screen and probably the mic. But thank you, everybody, for watching. You should look out for this series starting, at least, at the latest, by the end of the week. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Welcome to the new generation, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.